Are you in need of a little motivation? Check out this interview I did with my client. She's over 65 and she's telling her fitness story. And I'm hoping that this will empower someone else to get active, move, and get going with fitness. Hey guys, this is Coach L2LT Fit, and my goal is to help ladies 30 and over get your body back and keep the weight off. If that's you, definitely subscribe to this channel and like this video if it brings you value. Stay tuned. Here with my client Claudette, and today I want to just go through and do a little story with her journey through fitness because it's been so amazing, and I'm just so proud of this young lady that I don't want her to smack me because if I told you her age, she probably would smack me.
You wouldn't even dare.
But can I tell her that the range at least? Can I tell her the range?
The range, but yeah, the range.
I could say that can I say you over 65? Is that okay?
Oh, that's hard.
I can't say that.
You can say, I'm 50. Yeah, I'm over 60. Yeah, people know me.
Okay, cool. So she's over 65, but this lady is hanging out with all these old young little cats here. These young ladies that's 30 and 40, and she keep them right up with them. So, Claudette, what I would like to know is, you've been doing this now with me for about a year. So could you just tell me a little bit about your journey and different things you told me before? I just want this to motivate other people out there, that's making excuses or that just think they're too old or whatever the case is. I just want her to tell you a little bit about your story. I'm going to do this for all my clients, just so they can go through a little bit about their story, because somebody might be able to relate to that, right? So just tell me a little bit about your story.
Okay. Well, I've been training for a long time, but back in 2006, I had an heart attack. Really sort of surprising to me and all my friends because at that time I've changed my diet, lost weight, I wasn't fat, overweight or anything like that, and I had a heart attack. And it was surprising to the cardiologist because they said whatever happened, and my mom had angina, something hereditary. So I started to check everything I ate at the time, and I had a gym membership, continued going to the gym. Then my dad died, that I had to drop out. And a few years later, I was having problem breathing, and they said, "Oh, you're asthmatic." And I think it went on for about 5-6 years. I deny it.
Now that was after you had a heart attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I denied being asthmatic because I thought, nah, I'm not owning it. So anyway, once I had an attack, which I didn't know what it was a hot, humid day back in England, and I was trying to walk up this very hilly street, and I couldn't get my breath. I went to the doctor and she gave me some medication, which was really good. It was a one-off thing.
Okay.
And that helped my breathing, and then I realized, oh, so maybe I have got asthma, but it has got better as time went by because although I had inhaler for night and inhaler for day, I wasn't using them.
Okay.
And I do exercise, deep breathing, and lots of cardio things.
Okay.
I've learned a lot of strength. You have done things that to make me, my arms stronger because as you know, when we have spoken about this before, my shoulder, I had a rotator cuff that needed operation.
Right.
I had seen the chiropractor for a year and working on that on my back.
Okay.
And doing training with you this past year, I can do a lot of stuff with my arms, which, good. I also developed 2 years ago. I was working in furniture because I restore old furniture, paint, and bring them back reupholstery.
Okay.
And then after that, my fingers wasn't working properly, and the doctors say I've got arthritis in my fingers.
Okay.
And it was really bad it's really bad in my thumb now because you can see the joints a bit out of shape. Mm-hmm. But again, I'm not owning it. Okay. I exercise, I don't take medication for it.
Okay.
Can
I stop you for a second? So she said one key thing, she had different things that's been going on with her, but you notice she's not owning any of that stuff. She's not letting it stop her from actually moving and being active because, at the end of the day, as we get older and as we age, there's going to be different things that's going to happen to our bodies just because we're human. But it's not an excuse to just totally give up on working out. Maybe you just have to adjust what you're doing so that you can not hurt yourself but still stay active and be moving.
That's true. You know, no, every morning I wake up, I exercise my fingers. I used to get pins and needles at nights, but I find now I'm not getting the pins and needles anymore. Not that I'm doing anything different apart from exercising my fingers.
Right.
I'm not taking any medication for them. I refuse.
Okay.
You know, so here I am.
So that's awesome. I mean, like I said, it's been such an honor just to be able to train you and just to be able to see, you know, because it's motivation to me as well, right? I mean, because of the fact that I'm 41 years old, and when I get to her age, I want to still be moving. I still want to be active. But I also love when she's in class doing this different type of stuff, because a person that's younger, it's like kind of gives them no excuse, because if she can do it, then I can do it as well. So that's why, you know, I just wanted her to tell a little bit more about her story, and so you can understand, you know, what would you say to somebody that's really just not doing nothing right now, and maybe they're your age or maybe even younger? What would you even say to them? I mean, because I can say a lot, but I wanted it to come from you.
Well, you know, I've known people who don't because I've got this wrong and I've got that wrong. And I can understand what you feel that walking a short distance, they're in pain. But, you know, if you don't push yourself, you'll never get better because you're playing into your problems. You can't move your back. I couldn't. When I came here, I mean, I've had 2 car accidents, no fault of my own. And my back was really badly damaged. And they said, oh, you've got arthritis. You might end up in a wheelchair later on because, you know, this pain. So a friend told me about wellness center in Whitby, which I went for a year. It cost me a fortune, but I had adjustments. And I must admit, physio, acupuncture, eat pads, cupping, everything you can name from them, I had all that. And then I came here after that was finished to continue with doing what I'm doing. And my back, occasionally I get a little twinge in my side. I stretch and I'm okay. My rotator cuff, as you can see, I can do things. I couldn't even do that. I can do that now. Awesome. I couldn't even use a pole. When you say stretch with a pole, I was like, oh my God, I can't do that. I couldn't even go above my head. And now, this is me.
Awesome.
I'm fine. And I mean, if you continue, as they say, it doesn't matter how old you are. But if you keep doing exercise, it helps your body. Your diet got a lot to do with it too. So, I'm doing what's right. My mom is 94. And she's tiny. She do a little bit of exercise. She had a stroke last year, mild one, but now she's a little bit slow. She's been walking on her own, unaided, until last year. So now she needs to hold on to somebody. She wouldn't use a stick. She hold on to someone to walk. But before, you try to hold her, leave me alone, I can manage. And she walks alone. And she's 94, 95 next May.
That's awesome. So guys, the key thing take away from this is don't let, you know, your mindset or anything somebody else tell you, or even your own thoughts stop you from being active, because at the end of the day, we gotta always move. All right, so it's LT Fit with my awesome client, Claudette. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks a lot for taking the time out of your busy day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that it brought you some value. Definitely please comment below and let me know how this video has helped you. Now definitely subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed, for sure, and like this video if it brings you value, and I can't wait to see you again. And you have a wonderful day.